Hello YouTube fans, here again. And I figure why not do a little bit of Peter News. That's right, a bit of Peter News and a bit of updates. As you may or may not know, you probably won't see me tomorrow, because I'm having a nice slap up meal with one of my mates. It's one of my mates I've not seen for a while. Once did a YouTube video with him and so on. So I figure why not have a meal with him and a double to chink. And then if you don't see me New Year, Happy New Year. I might be doing my best moments for 2022. And when 2023 comes, Happy New Year to everyone. I'll probably do things on the way, whether it'll be movies, more movie reviews. I'll try on with the 80s action marathon and the 80s horror marathon. Why not? And I'll probably think of new things to do on the way. And without boring you, if there's anything you want me to talk about, let me know. Or give me a nice thumbs up. And anyone who's not subbed to me yet, press that Matic button and give me a Matic sub. Be nice to have an extra sub on the way. Why not? Why not? So there's a few topics I want to talk about anyway, as I'm doing Peter News and updates. Again, I'm talking about Wiswasser, Shue, our wonderful Prime Minister, Mr. Moneyman himself. I'm so fucking annoyed with the fact that he went to a homeless person, tried to do his bit of charity work, where the cameras are rolling, bit of publicity, what went wrong, and so that Mr. Suka, he does nothing more, nothing less than a money man who is not with the real world, meaning us, the working Joe. You know what I mean? It just pisses me off because when you think about it, what he should have been doing, right? Doesn't matter the speech, freedom of speech, before they put a law on it. What he should have done was he should have taxed the rich and undeserving. Say it again. The rich and unsurfing. The rich and unsurfing. But he won't do. Won't do. Because he knows that the rich will be great for him. It'll help him get more votes. It'll help him cheap in and all this shit. So he ain't going to do that. He ain't going to do that. There's a lot of people who will back him up, the rich and undeserving. He ain't going to do that. So instead, the working Joe, like your nurses, like your staff, like your postmen, like your chainmen, like the people we have to spend on, they've got to suffer. Just the old saying goes, the rich get richer and the poor gets poorer. And when you think about it, Starman's just the fucking same. He's the guy who wants to get the army involved with the union. Because he knows with the union, they will try and stop all this. They want to do strikes. And I say it and I say it again. They are there for you. They are there for the working fucking Joe. They're there to defend your rights to union. The trade union, I was particularly at the Masons before, the trade union are there for you. And the government don't like it. Because they always, the saying goes, keep the little man down. But you want to see someone do this better. I was watching a thing on YouTube. He said it for a few seconds, and everything he says about Sumac is right. It's spot on. He says it better than me. Because what Sumac would have done, Mr. Suka, our wonderful rich man Prime Minister, he should have not have the publicity, not have to tam the men, do it on his own back, do a bit of voluntary work. That's how I got started. And he should have helped out the homeless people for a week and a week and a week, and then let it slip on purpose that he's helping out the homeless people. He should have helped out with the union. I said Masons again, with the union, the trade union. He should have went out and helped them out, walk around with his banners and do deals with them. And what he also should have done was tax the rich people because they can afford it. They can afford to spend a bit more than the everyday working man and the working Joe. But he won't do. He won't do. Because he's a fucking money man. He's a money man. And he fucking sums it when he doesn't even know what poverty is. And he's saying to a guy who is poor, worse off than me, worse off than anyone else. This is an homeless man, people. This is an homeless person. Are you thinking about doing courses in business? At the moment in time, dickhead, this guy wants a roof over his head. He wants food. And eventually, whatever job going to keep that would be suitable for him. He ain't going to be fucking fussy what is his latest image. Because unlike you, Suka, he isn't a money man. He was never bought up with money, unlike you fucking businessman, you luppy. Rise me up. And nothing else will rise me up. Tyner are at it again with a new fucking variant of the big bad fucking carafer, and this one's going to attack kids. I couldn't believe it. I don't think we're going to get another lockdown now. They keep down the stair, people, and fuck it, I've not done it for a while, but I might as well. This is the fucking platter, people. The platter is a line, right? It's a line. You know how many deaths we've had last week and the week? Because I check it out. Not many people got it. New cases I'm on about. So it makes me laugh at, there's always say 1,000 a day, and the obstacles are going up. That these are how many fucking cases. I have a friend who works for the obstacle. I'm not going to say any names. And you know what? The thousands a day gone. There was barely anyone in obstacle these past few weeks. So I've had this fucking cut off at fucking Mickey Mouse bollocks. Barely. That you guarantee some scientists next year will say there's a new fucking variant on the horizon. Oh, I can say to China, and you can insult me for this, keep your fucking germs to yourself. Keep your fucking germs to your fucking self. But they're trying to stop it. You may have heard on the news already. They're trying to put a border in. They're trying to stop people from going there and people from China coming here. Just stop them doing it. Just fucking lock the fucking border on that area. Is it fucking rocket science? No, I might get love and I might get hate, but there was a proper precedent before we had this moron called the Pimer who's just a dumpty head and just retire or do the world a favour and fucking doss it. We had a guy called Donald Trump, and Donald Trump got it right. He got it fucking spot on. Did it come from China? Besides that, it did come from fucking China. And you know what, Boris the Dollish, you fucking dong, you're the dickhead what fucking thought this amazing lockdown, and it definitely shows that it doesn't fucking work. Doesn't work. New fucking variants. Again, this is me. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we fucking go. And it is. The same fucking thing over and over again. Fee fucking this, this BS. Fee fucking this. Is there any light from the end of the arse? But it is what it is. But we have gone down, people. The Blatters lap, I've checked it out. I just can't update it. They never do. Never do. And this one's priceless. This one's priceless. Boris Johnson's sister, Boris Blumering Johnson's sister, started to offend Boris for all the shit he's got. You know, when he had his party all night, when he had that. And he said that he got one device. He got one input. And one people was advising him. I can respect her in one way because she's trying to protect a buffer. She's offending a buffer. You know, blood's thicker than water and all that, right? So, yeah, I can dilute her on that and I can respect her a little bit because she's offending a buffer. But, sweetheart, I can respect you, but I'm sorry. This is the pie. This, should I say, pie? This was, I should have said, this was the Prime Minister. He was the Prime Minister. I'm sorry, but he's supposed to have a brain of his own. Yeah, he can get people to say, don't do this, don't do that, and they advise him. Whether he's got the one advice or not, he is the fucking Prime. He was, I keep saying was, he was the Prime Minister at the time. Oh, well, he had a tough time. I'm sorry, sweetheart. So there's a lot of other people that couldn't see their loved ones, and their loved ones died in obstacle. You've forgotten that bit where he was defending your brothers on the street. And this fucking fat arsehole had a fucking party. And it made me fucking laugh. Oh, let's bring him back. And everyone was up his fucking ass like it was made from dough, like he could fart dough from his shithole. He had a fucking party at everyone's expense. He's put the taxes up. Everyone's expense. He's blamed on Carver. He's blamed on the fucking war. No, it fucking ain't. It's fucking deed. Because the government don't give a shit. Don't give a shit. And it fucking sums it. I can respect him for protecting a buffer. That's fair enough. It's a fucking buffer. But don't say he got bad advice and he was a Prime Minister and he's got a brain of his own. If he hasn't got a brain of his own, then why the fuck did people want him back? Sums it, doesn't it? Sums it. But there you go. We've got Suka, who doesn't know what a homeless person is. Well, he wouldn't. He was bought up with money. Thinks everyone's fucking business cartoons. I said everything about politics. Fuck it. So I wish everybody here happy Timbo, even though it's already gone. So I wish everybody here happy New Year. I'll tie on with my 80s marathon. I'll tie on with me on a marathon from that era, and then I'll think of new things on the way. Into them people, be smart, be safe. See you later.